Good morning, dear student. Today I am telling to you about the refraction through multiple refracting medium or media. As it is multiple, that's why it is media. So it means in this case there are more than one medium through which the process of refraction takes place. As you are observing in this case, it is refractive index of B with respect to A. It means the light is traveling in medium B from medium A. Now in this case, the light is traveling in medium C from medium B. It means how many mediums are there? There are three medium, A, B and C. And again, finally the light is traveling from medium C to medium A. So how many refractive index will be there? There will be 3 refractive index. So after that you have to multiply these 3 refractive index, and after multiplication their right hand side will become how much? 1. So it will become refractive index of B with respect to A, refractive index of B with respect to C. What is refractive index of C with respect to A? This will go in numerator. So this will become reciprocal of refractive index of A with respect to C. So in place of this, what can I write? Refractive index of C with respect to A. So it means through multiple media, if a refraction took place, then the refractive index of last medium with respect to air is equal to second medium with respect to air, third medium with respect to B. So that I am showing to you this diagram. How does it happens? This is medium A and this is medium B. This is I, this is R1, this is R1, this is R2 and this is also R2 and this is emergent angle. So first for this interface, sin I upon sin R1 is equal to refractive index of B with respect to A. In this case, now from water to glass, that is glass, it means B to C. So refractive index of C with respect to B is equal to sin R1 upon sin R2. If this is R1, so this will also be R1. How? They are alternate angle. And this is R2, this is also R2, alternate angle again. So again this, and for third medium, that is C2, air again. So sin R2 upon sin I, that must remain constant. So the same process I had done it here. So finally you got refractive index of C with respect to A is equal to refractive index of B with respect to A, refractive index of C with respect to B. Understood? Now next is real and apparent depth. That is called normal shift. Yesterday or day before yesterday I taught you about the lateral shift, but today I am telling you about the normal shift. Normal means the distance, the actual depth and the apparent depth are changing. So then I would say it is apparent depth. So I will go for the diagram first. It means suppose an object was kept here at the bottom of a container, but when you are observing it from the outside, so it seems to be appear here. So this is called apparent depth. This is called AI is called apparent depth. What is actual depth? AO is actual depth. So what is a shift? IO is called normal shift. It means the image has been shifted this much. How this process had happened? Suppose there is an object. So from object, two ray will travel as incident ray, and at this point the incident ray, the law of refraction will be followed. This is angle of incidence I, this is angle of refraction. I should be less than R because denser to air. The light is going from denser medium to rare medium, that's why it will shift away from the normal. But this ray CB seems to come from point I. So that's why its apparent image will be formed here. The object which was actually present here appears to be here. So this is called angle I. So here I will take two triangle, that is called triangle BAO and triangle BAI. Understood? BAO and BAI. So both these triangles. Understood? So I will substitute the value there, sin I and sin R. How? First of all, I would like to tell you here that is light is traveling from water to air. So how Snell's law will be applied here? That is sin I upon sin R is equal to refractive index of air with respect to water. Will it be like this? Because rays going in air from water, so refractive index of air with respect to water is equal to sin I upon sin R, Snell's law. Making the reciprocal of this, so see the light is traveling in air from B medium, so sin I upon sin R, but law of reciprocity says A with respect to B is equal to B with respect to A. So here also I can write A with respect to A, I can write B with respect to A is equal to sin R upon sin I, reciprocal कर देंगे इसका. So that is refractive index of B with respect to A, sin R upon sin R. It means now I have to substitute the value of sin I and sin R. And you know what is sin I and sin R? You know sin theta is equal to, I told you that you have to check out right angle triangle. So how much will be the sin I? This is I. So sin I is equal to perpendicular AB upon hypotenuse AO. Sin R, this is R. So this angle should be also how much? R. Understood or not? So that is also how much? Sin R is equal to perpendicular upon hypotenuse BI. AB perpendicular, hypotenuse BI and hypotenuse BO for I and for R. This angle is also R. This is also R because this angle is R, vertically opposite angle. So substituting the value of sin I and sin R, so AB and AB will get eliminated. See, you can check sin I is equal to AB upon sin R is equal to AB upon IB, sin I is equal to AB upon OB. AB and AB will get eliminated, it will become OB upon IB. So OB, point B is very close to A. So that's why in place of B, what can I write? A. In place of B, what have I write? A. So this is called real depth upon apparent depth is equal to refractive index of B with respect to A. This is real upon apparent. What is a shift? I told you that shift you have to find out D, OA minus IA. So now taking OA as common, so 1 minus IA upon OA. What is IA upon OA? That is apparent depth upon actual depth. Is this clear? So substituting in place of this value, IA I can take in denominator, so 1 upon OA upon IA. You know what is OA upon IA is equal to refractive index of B with respect to A. So this will become D is equal to T, bracket start 1 minus 1 upon refractive index of B with respect to A. This is the relationship between normal shift and refractive index. That's all. Next video I am telling you about total internal reflection.